Welcome, everyone. We're so excited to have you here with us today and to share more information about our brand new Artificial Intelligence Foundations program. We're just going to wait to let a few more people join and settle in, and then we'll kickstart the session. But in the meantime, please let us know where you're joining us from in the chat. Nina is from Cape Town. Welcome, Nina. Team, you're also welcome to let everybody know where you guys are sitting.
Hi, I'm Tharisha, sitting in a very rainy Durban today.
Oh, welcome. Cape Town is well represented today. See, we've got Kabaroni from Botswana. Got Chanel from our marketing team. Cape Town. Cape Town is ruling today. I'm surprised no one's from Joburg. Where's our city not represented? Namibia. Hi, Helena. Bentuk. Hello, Amin. Welcome. Magata, it seems like it's just you and I from Johannesburg. And we've got more joining us from Cape Town as well. I think, Chanel, in the interest of time, I think we can kickstart. Everybody else will join in as we go along. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the official launch of the SBS Ed Artificial Intelligence Foundations program. We're excited to have you join us today as we introduce this dynamic program designed to support the growth and development of future industry leaders. This marks an important milestone for SBS Ed as we continue to expand our online portfolio for 2025, offering tailored solutions to empower your professional journey. My name is Refilwe Bell, and I'm the Director for Digital Learning at SBS Ed, and I'm honored to be joined by my esteemed colleague, Tharisha Pillay, as well as Chanel Kromhout, who's part of our marketing team. Tharisha is our proposal and design specialist whose expertise has been instrumental in shaping the structure of the program that we're launching today. We're also joined by members of the digital as well as the SBS Ed team. Thank you guys for being here. We know that everybody's time is valuable. So without any further delay, I'll walk you through the agenda as well as the key proceedings for today's session. So let's dive into what's ahead and explore how AI Foundations program can drive your success. All right, so we'll start off by introducing SBS Ed as well as online or digital learning at SBS Ed, highlighting who we are and how we fit into the larger talent development ecosystem. Next up, we'll take you through the AI Foundations program. We'll cover the aim of the program, its structure, profile participants, as well as the key benefits for said program. Right, following that, we'll go into a deeper dive into how we've designed the program, including the learning journey, as well as the different design and delivery formats that we offer. And then I'll return to just give you a brief demonstration of our solutions for organizations covering open, in-house, as well as bespoke intakes for our digital program design options. And finally, we will close our presentation and we'll open the floor for any questions. Please feel free to also add your questions in the chat as we go along, just so that the question is fresh in your memory. You're more than welcome to put it in the chat, and if it's something that we can answer immediately, Dimakato will answer that in the chat. Alternatively, we'll just wait for the end of the session and we will cover that particular question. Right, so who is SBS Ed? Right, for those of you who aren't familiar with us, we are part of Stellenbosch University, one of Africa's leading academic institutions. SBS Ed is the executive arm of Stellenbosch Business School. While the business school offers postgraduate degrees such as MBAs and postgraduate diplomas, SBS Ed focuses on short courses and customized executive programs. So these are designed for professionals or organizations seeking practical, high-impact skills. Right, so whether you're looking to enhance leadership, drive business growth, or upskill your teams, SBS Ed provides flexible, cutting-edge learning solutions to help you stay ahead in a rapidly evolving world. So in order to make our learning accessible and impactful, we offer a range of delivery modes tailored to different learning needs and organizational requirements. Let's take a look at how we bring executive education to life. All right, so on screen, you'll see the different learning modalities available at SBS Ed. Think of these as platforms through which your teams can engage with our programs. So starting with the top right, or my top right, we've got face-to-face learning, which is the traditional in-person sessions. These are designed for direct interaction and hands-on engagement. We've then got remote learning, which is live virtual sessions that replicate the classroom experience. Then we've got blended learning, which is a strategic combination of face-to-face as well as remote. And then we've got online learning, which is asynchronous or self-paced learning that allows participants to engage with the content at their own pace, right? So this offers maximum flexibility and self-directed learning. And then we've got there to the left, hybrid learning, which is a tailored mix of face-to-face, remote, as well as online, right? And these are designed to meet specific needs for your organization as well as for some of your learners. Right, so both of the online as well as the hybrid programs are delivered through the digital channel at SBS Ed, which allows us to provide scalable as well as flexible learning experiences that meet diverse needs. Right, so now that you have an overview of other different learning modalities at SBS Ed, let's take a closer look at what the digital channel is and how it brings online learning to life. Right, so just brief about the digital channel. As highlighted in the previous slide, SBS Ed has developed a range of delivery methods, giving clients the flexibility to select the option that best suits their job demands and lifestyle. So the digital channel through asynchronous courses offers clients and participants a solution to the barrier of time and place by providing on-demand, scalable, bespoke digital learning. Right, so this approach allows participants to engage with the course material at their own convenience, ensuring flexibility without compromising quality. Right, so this method of delivery is designed to meet needs of various target markets, including shift workers, retail staff with irregular schedules, travelers, and leaders with demanding work commitments, remote workers who struggle to carve out time for structured learning, and of course, the younger generation who are digital natives themselves, who prefer the flexibility of online learning environment. Right, so to get the most out of our online courses, participants are expected to dedicate 5 to 7 hours per week to self-paced learning in order to get through our programs. Right, and we do recognize that engagement as well as interaction are essential components of effective learning. And that's why we've integrated live webinars with faculty for deeper understanding, an interactive discussion forum to foster peer engagement, and a learning process facilitator or a facilitator of learning to guide and support participants throughout their learning journey, right? These elements will be explored in a little bit more detail later on in the session with Darisha. All right, so now that you've got an overview of our learning modalities and how SBS Ed work and how the digital channel fits into the greater scheme of things, let's shift our focus to Artificial Intelligence Foundation Program, which is a thoroughly designed and strategically delivered offering within the digital channel. All right, so I want to start with why. Why is a program like this not only relevant, but necessary? So we're entering an era, or we have entered an era, defined by rapid technological transformation. And artificial intelligence sits at the center of this change, right? So AI is no longer something on the horizon. It's here, it's influencing how businesses operate, how we make decisions, and how people work as well as live. So whether it's in how we interact with customers, how we streamline operations, or drive innovation, AI has become a core enabler of competitiveness for professionals and organizations alike. So understanding AI isn't just about keeping up, it's about unlocking new value and staying future fit. All right, so this program was created to meet that very need. It's not about turning everyone into data scientists. Please don't misunderstand our intentions here. It's about empowering you with the foundational knowledge to understand AI's role in business, engage confidently with AI tools, and prepare your organization to thrive in a technology-driven economy. Right, so now that we've set the context for you for why our program exists, let's explore what the industry is telling us, what the data, reports, and global trends are saying about the rise and real-world impact of artificial intelligence. All right, so the economic potential of AI, particularly generative AI, is staggering, right? So according to McKinsey and Company, generative AI can add or could add between 2.6 and 4.4 trillion to the global economy annually, right? And this isn't just hypothetical, it's already happening. In banking, for example, AI is helping institutions manage risk with precision and speed. And in life sciences, it's accelerating drug discovery, reducing time to market, and improving patient outcomes, right? But it doesn't stop there. What we're also seeing is the rise of specialized AI agents, right? Highly focused tools built for specific tasks, right? So Deloitte reports that while large language models such as ChatGPT continue to evolve, it's these targeted AI agents that are quietly transforming day-to-day operations. So from customer service bots that resolve queries instantly to IT agents that handle back-end tasks autonomously, AI is no longer a single function, but a network of smart, specialized tools driving real results. So these trends confirm something very important. The future of work will not just be AI assisted, it will be AI integrated, right? So the question is, are we ready to use it effectively, right? So with these industry insights in mind, I want us to take a deeper look or a closer look into AI Foundation's program. Has been purposely designed to respond to these shifts, both strategically as well as practically. Right, so the program itself. So as I've mentioned, recognizing those particular shifts, we've designed this particular AI Foundations program with the intention, with the intention and impact in mind, I beg your pardon. All right, so this isn't just a crash course in technology. It's a guided journey that explores both potential as well as the challenges of AI in modern business. Right, so the program begins by grounding participants in AI principles and categories, establishing a clear understanding of what AI is, how it works, and where it fits. So from there, we move into real-world applications, right? How to build a business case for AI, what successful implementation looks like, and how to integrate tools into your organization meaningfully. Right, so this is more than just a technical know-how, as I've mentioned previously. It's about strategic literacy. It's about knowing what questions to ask, how to identify those opportunities, and how to lead in an AI-enabled world. Most importantly, this program can be tailored. We will touch on that just a little bit closer to the end of our presentation. It is designed to support both individual learning as well as organizational learning and growth. Right? Because the real transformation happens when knowledge is relevant, practical, as well as aligned to your career or business context. Right, so as we take a closer look at the structure and key components of our program, you'll see how this tailored approach is designed to support both individual and organizational growth. Right, so now we're going to explore why this program stands out and how it can help your organization cultivate the next generation of leaders with our design specialist, Thorisha Pillay.
Thank you so much, Ref. Hi, everybody. We're so glad to have you in this session, and we're just as excited to see this program finally take off. All right, so I'll be taking you through the program overview, which forms part of the nuts and the bolts of this program. So what we've done with the AI Foundations program, with emphasis on the word foundations, is that we've designed this experience not just to decode the buzz around AI, but put real practical power in your hands to demystify AI concepts and help you use it practically at work or in your personal space in its rudimentary form. Whether you're just curious, cautious, or already captivated by AI, this program gives you the tools to understand it, apply it in an ethical manner, and confidently keep up with today's whirlwind of innovation. It's smart, it's practical, and it's built in to future-proof your thinking, essentially. All right, so this program is pitched or aligned to an NQF level 6. So please keep in mind that this is a short course and not a formal qualification. So we pitch our short courses at various NQF levels. All right, so it's a 7-week-long program, and we estimate or use as a guideline that participants spend roughly between 5 to 7 hours a week for their learning. How they play how they plan to play with those hours in the week is purely left to them. And that's the beauty of online or digitized learning, anywhere, anytime. They could space out those hours in a week, say 30 minutes a day, or power through everything on a Sunday. We won't judge. There are 5 self-paced modules with 1 live 1-hour webinar with faculty, whereby participants can ask any questions to our faculty, and they will take them through the practical and useful tips to help them augment their learning into their organization and how to tackle their individual business case assignment at the end. They will be given 2 weeks to put together that assignment at the end. So basically, this AI Foundations program gives you the lowdown on the many faces of AI, from smart algorithms to deep learning brains. You'll learn to build a solid business case for AI adoption while keeping one eye on risk and the other on rewards. It breaks down the words like neural networks, so they actually make sense finally. You'll tackle ethics of AI like a responsible tech Jedi. And at the end, you'll not only understand where AI comes from, but where it's going and how your business can ride that wave. So this program is for the AI curious, whether you're just getting started or ready to plug it into your 9 to 5. It's perfect for business leaders, data pros, IT wizards, project managers, and consultants who want to turn AI talk into action. So we recommend that you at least have a matric or post-matric certificate and a brain buzzing with questions. You're definitely at the right place. So this this program encounters or is built with 5 dynamic modules, each designed to equip you with essential skills and insights. Now let's dive deeper into what each module has to offer. Okay, so prior to kicking off our first module, we'll have an orientation session at the beginning to help participants understand the expectations of the program, and we will be going through the functionalities of the learning portal called Moodle. That's our learning online system that participants can use. So Module 1 welcomes participants to the module called AI Principles and Categorizations, where we unpack what AI actually is. Spoiler, it's not just about robots taking over the world, but we debunk all sorts of many personalities of AI, such as machine learning, deep learning, and all of its friends. And we meet the tech sidekicks like the Internet of Things and big data that AI can actually do that help AI do its magic. So this module really lays down the foundation of AI. The second module is the value of AI, where we follow the money and the strategy. The module shows you how AI isn't just a cool tech, it's a bottom line booster and a game changer for your business. And you'll learn to crunch the ROI, spot the wins, and build a business case that turns AI from a buzzword into a boardroom no-brainer. Think of it as your AI investment cheat code. Next up is the limitations of AI, which is your third module, to keep you in check with reality. This module is where we spill the machine-learned tea on what AI can't do, from the dodgy data to built-in biases. This module really helps you spot the red flags before the robots start making rookie mistakes. You'll get practical tools to dodge the pitfalls and keep your AI projects on track, because even smart machines do need a bit of human intervention. The fourth module is the ethics of AI, and we delve into the business case of AI as well, where we ask the big questions like, should your algorithm have a conscience? And can a bot be biased? This module dives into the tricky stuff: privacy, fairness, transparency, etc. You'll explore the do's, the don'ts, the moral maybes, and through honest, thought-provoking questions and conversations. It's ethics without the eye rolls, just real talk about responsible tech use. Lastly, the future of AI, which is your crystal ball into tomorrow's tech. In this module, we'll time travel through AI's evolution, decode emerging trends, and spot the next big thing before it hits your industry. It's all about future-proofing your thinking, so we're not just keeping up, we're staying ahead. So consider it your AI radar with a dash of strategic swagger. All right, so there are quite a number of benefits to completing this program, so I'll touch on a few. You'll gain expert insights from AI professionals. We've interviewed 3 global AI experts. All interview recordings are embedded into the program, and each of them have touched on real-world application ideas that is relevant to your industry. We have our discussion forums to encourage healthy debates around key concepts and ideas and suggestions, and it's a good platform to network with other colleagues and other industry setters, as this online space does kind of get a bit lonely at times. And finally, this course will elevate your confidence and competence in using AI responsibly at work. So I just want to show you a video which is embedded on our learning platform introducing you to the program. This is one of our faculty, Professor Martin Butler, and I've just embedded a snippet of this video.
Hello, my name is Martin Butler. I'm a professor of management practice at Vlerick Business School in Belgium, where I teach digital subjects to business students. I have a particular interest in AI and the application of AI within the business environment. This interest of mine extends into the application of AI in the cyber world, where we increasingly need robust defense mechanisms to protect business infrastructure from the growing cyber threat. I'm passionate about all matters digital. My strength is taking a reductionist approach to demystifying the complexity of technology like artificial intelligence. AI can be seen as inherently complex, and when you dive into the nuts and the bolts of deep learning, neural networks, large language models, this complexity is evident. One level deeper, and we deal with next token prediction, masked language modeling, generative adversarial networks, and neuromorphic computing, and it gets really, really complicated. However, the average car user does not need to understand the details of an internal combustion engine or the dynamic complexity of a modern adaptive independent suspension. We know how to fill our cars with fuel, check the tires, use the brake and gas pedals, monitor the speed, change the gears, and we use the steering wheel to keep it on the road. For a novice driver, this is already a lot of information. For a seasoned driver, this comes naturally. This course is designed to be practical, much like an AI driving lesson. We won't go into the technical intricacies and troubleshooting methods, but we will teach you how you can use AI effectively in various business scenarios. Just like knowing how to drive a car can take you to numerous destinations, understanding the promise of AI can open many opportunities for you and your organization. provided you adhere to the rules and the guidelines. I'm excited about this course, as it is designed to equip you with a comprehensive understanding of AI. It will help you master some basic principles, argue the value and limitations of AI, and provide you with a future perspective on where AI is heading and what that means for you and your organization.
All right, so I'll be taking you through the program delivery aspect of this launch. So as you can see, this is what we call a journey overview, or a one-pager as we call it here at SPS Ed. And it shows us how the journey flows from one module to the next and encompasses all the learning elements together. Participants will get this journey overview at their orientation session, and this will be on Moodle to help them with their planning as they go ahead. As you can see, each module is spread over 1 week. Okay, and we have that faculty-led webinar at the halfway mark, and the assignment during week 6 and week 7. To be clear, this program is an asynchronous program, meaning that the content is housed online on our learning platform, as mentioned, called Moodle, where participants can spend between 5 to 7 hours per week going through the content. So the content will also include enriching videos and online resources. There will be a faculty-led webinar hosted either on Teams or on Zoom. And there will be a discussion forum that will be also embedded onto Moodle, where you can have healthy debates and around concepts and ideas on the discussion forum. And lastly, we will provide you with LinkedIn Learning access for the duration of the program. I just want to showcase an example of what Moodle looks like. Moodle is our online learning platform where the course materials will be included, such as videos, quizzes, and assessments. This platform provides a structured, user-friendly learning experience that allows participants to engage with content at their own pace, revisit concepts, and track their progress. And this is what Moodle looks like. So this is just a showcase of one of our digital programs called Negotiation Skills. And once we've up and running with our AI Foundations program, it will be housed on this platform called Moodle. So this concludes my segment of the presentation. I'll now hand you over to Refilwe to take you through the solutions for your organization. Over to you, Ref.
Thanks, Thorisha. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. An in-depth overview of our online AI Foundations program, as well as our learning environment, which we refer to as Moodle. And that basically constitutes how the program will be delivered, as Thorisha's mentioned or highlighted that it is delivered in an asynchronous fashion. Right, so delving into solutions for your organization. So at SPS Ed, we understand that every organization has unique talent development needs. So that's why our AI Foundations program can be tailored to your organization's specific objectives, right? So this ensures that we deliver maximum impact as well as alignment with your strategic goals. So let's take a closer look at the two options available for organizations looking to design a program or run a program tailored to their organizational needs. All right, so the AI Foundations program is available as an in-house or a closed cohort solution, a structured, ready-to-deliver program designed exclusively for your organization, It focuses on the specific challenges and opportunities faced by your business, ensuring that the learning experience is highly relevant and immediately impactful. Right, so this option allows you to upskill your workforce collectively, ensuring consistency as well as alignment. Right, for organizations looking to or looking for a more tailored approach, we can offer a customized AI program, right, or customized solution as it appears on the screen, right? A build your own learning experience or build your own course, right? So this allows you to select specific modules from our portfolio to create a program that directly addresses your business's strategic priorities. Right, so both options provide custom intake dates. So you don't have to start the program on the dates that we've got advertised on our website. Those ones are for individuals or organizations that have 5 or less participants to go on into the public program. This custom date option is only exclusive to those who take the closed cohort or customized solutions, right? We do need a minimum of 15 participants in order for us to do an in-house or a customized solution. And this obviously ensures that the program is delivered at a time and pace that works for your organization, right? So in the next slide, I will demonstrate how the build your own course option works, right? And how you can tailor the AI program to meet your specific business needs. Right, so the Build Your Own Artificial Intelligence Foundation program, as we've dubbed it. As you can see on the screen, the Artificial Foundations program offers a highly customizable structure to meet your needs, right? So at the center of the program are the AI Foundations modules, which Tharisha just went through, right? These provide participants with a practical understanding of how AI works and how it can be applied to your specific environment, right? So whether it's your workplace or whether it's your career, or whether it's some of the operations within your organization, right? And how to engage with it strategically, right? So to build a learning experience that best supports your goals, you have the option to select from a range of additional modules to complement the core modules, right? So these are drawn from our NQF Level 6 aligned programs to cover key areas such as program management foundations, introduction to management, communications, data-driven decision-making, the business environment, customer centricity, people, marketing, leadership, management, as well as business writing skills, systems thinking, which is also quite popular, presentation, as well as inspiring innovation, which goes very well with the AI Foundations program as well. So each of these can be selected to create a tailored learning experience. So we would have the core modules, and then we would either add on one or two of these modules, or however many it is that you've selected. Alternatively, we can remove something from the original AI program, and we can replace it with one of these programs as well. So obviously, this is now each of these modules can be selected to create this for organizational capability building, while maintaining the academic integrity through alignment with Stellenbosch Business School Executive Development standards, all right? So this whole customization process is guided by Stellenbosch University's short course policy. So ensuring that quality and academic consistency is carried across all learning components, no matter what we add or what we remove for customization purposes. So to further enrich the experience, we can also include elements such as face-to-face workshops, can be held at your premises, and our faculty or that particular learning process facilitator can come to your premises and facilitate those workshops. We can also add group presentations, which some clients have opted to do so. And these would be delivered in a hybrid format by the faculty involved in the program. So these sessions encourage peer learning, hands-on application, as well as meaningful engagement, which brings the content to life. So as I've mentioned already, and I need to highlight again, that all these adjustments and inclusions are made in line with our academic governance framework. So this is to ensure that we maintain our quality, as well as consistent program experience across all of our programs. So this structure ensures that the AI program is not only relevant, but practical and also highly adaptable, right? So it gives you the flexibility to shape future-ready program that aligns with your business goals. Right, so I'm sure some of you who are inquiring on behalf of your organizations may be wondering, what does the consultative process look like? We'll explore that in a little bit more detail in the next slide. So obviously, first things first would be to contact me directly. My email address is on the screen. Alternatively, I think some of you received mails from me today. I think Dimakat will also drop it in the chat just to make it easier for you to copy and paste and send. And then what we do is that we set up a scoping session just so that we can understand your business priorities, what are your challenges, and what are your learning objectives concerning the subject. All right, so this helps us identify the right mix of core modules as well as the additional modules to meet your needs. So we then align the program design with your organizational strategy to ensure that the learning outcomes directly support your business goals. After that, we obviously enter into the commercials, which is the sign-off of our agreements, and then we go into program kickoff, right? And we'll provide ongoing support to ensure smooth rollout as well as maximum impact. We do have a couple of value adds that accompany this customized package or this in-house package, such as your expert faculty involvement, additional if that's necessary, peer learning opportunities, ongoing feedback to enhance the learning experience. So this is to ensure that this experience not only tailored to your business needs, but also aligned to drive meaningful results. All right, and with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our presentation. I trust that you've taken away valuable insights. We look forward to welcoming you alongside your colleagues on the 6th of May. That is when our open program is taking place. And we're hoping to see you at the orientation session as we begin the journey of embedding and operationalizing AI within your organization or within your career. I'm now going to open the floor for any questions. Please feel free to raise your hand. We'd like this to be as interactive as possible. Alternatively, you can drop your question in the chat. We'll read it out loud and we'll try to answer it to the best of our ability. It seems as though this is the quietest chat I've ever seen in all of our presentations. Okay, so Joe is asking, what is the cost associated with the course? Dima, I'm not sure if you're able to field that question. I'm not seeing any other hands in the chat. When is the next intake within this year? Or yes, the next intake is happening on the 6th of May as it's appearing on the screen. 6th of May, 2025. Applications will be closing 29 April. However, getting in touch with our admissions team, which is Dimakat as well as Duncan Nisi, they'll be able to assist you with getting onto one of those programs. All right, I'm seeing a little bit of activity happening in the chat. Just going to scroll down. Good morning. Would you recommend an in-house legal counsel to do this course? Honestly, Lesego, I would encourage everybody to do this program, no matter what industry you're in or what organization you work for. This obviously gives you the foundations of not only the AI that we're used to on a daily basis. I know all of us dabble on ChatGPTs and Copilots and other programs like that, but this delves into it, gives you a greater understanding of how you can operationalize your business as well as your career. So it also streamlines, or it also helps you to streamline how to use AI ethically. So I'm sure we've all seen cases, whether it's in a news article or on the news itself, where people have gotten into a bit of trouble with their use of AI internal of their organization. So I would encourage everybody to do this program, particularly to know how to use it ethically and also how to operationalize it within your industry or within your area of influence. We've got another question here. Do you actually learn how to use AI in this course, or is it more an overview of the subject area? This is from Jonathan. Theresa, I'm not sure if you want to come in and field that question.
Yes, so yeah, it is a bit of both, how to practically use it and strategically use it for your organization and align it to the organizational strategic goals as well. There's useful practical tools that you can use. There's a module called categorization and principles, the first module that shows you different tools of AI and how we can use that effectively in your organization. And there's a business case assignment at the end to actually practically showcase how you've used AI within your organization as well. It is a bit of theory and a more practical aspect. So there is an overview of AI covered in the orientation and in module 1. So it goes into the history of AI and the evolution of AI at the end. So it loops around really nicely throughout the course. I hope that answers your question.
Just let us know, Jonathan, if you want us to go in a little bit more depth. Thank you very much, Thorisha. I've got a question from Lucinda who's asking which value adds will be included in the public classes. The public classes are pretty standard for everyone that goes into those. There is one webinar with our faculty, as well as the gated hours, or the duration is also the same. Should you be bringing in maybe a group of 5 or a group of 6 or less than 10, we can give you reports on the progress of the people that you have sent. And this is obviously if you are a L&D professional or if you are a manager who wants to send your team. We can give you those reports on everybody's progress, when somebody's logged in, whether they've submitted an assessment, whether they're participating in the group, in the discussion forums, etc. So we can also give you that. Obviously, when you've enrolled yourself, or if you're doing this yourself, everybody will not be left behind, right? So we've got Dimakatso Tshwane, who's in fact our program manager, and she basically checks on things like attendance, when you've logged in, how many hours, if you're falling behind, and also fields any of your challenges with solutions, obviously, should you experience anything throughout the program. I hope I've answered your question. If not, you can come back to the chat. Alternatively, please raise your hand. We'd love to hear from you. Just going to get another question. Do you start to learn how to actually create agents and learn about the different platforms, i.e. Copilot, ChatGPT, Replit, and Claude? This is Sean asking. Thor, do you want to take this?
Sure, there is a practical application tool that we use in module 2, where we try to create bots for your organization on different platforms. So there's a bit of a play around in module 2 regarding what you said now. So that is included, how to create chatbots and 3D models as well for your organization.
Perfect. I hope we've answered your question. Thank you, Thorisha. Is there a recording available? Yes, we will send a recording of this session to everybody else, along with the application information, pricing, learning outcomes. All of those details will be included in the mailer that we're going to send afterwards. All right, so I've got Jonathan again. Yes, please go into more depth. What will one be able to do in AI having done this course? Right, so the outcomes, what is the initial outcome? Thor, do you want to come in and take this one as well?
Yeah, so we actually go into a lot of detail to sort of augment your learnings practically in a business case, like I've stated. So Jonathan, if you want, we can go into a bit more detail offline as well, but as I've mentioned, the module overview pertains to the AI functionalities. We explore different tools of AI, such as generative AI, big data, information of learning, and how to actually use those tools to transform industries, to leverage efficiencies and operational efficiencies at the workplace as well. So that will be covered in module 1, and then we go into a lot more depth in how AI can potentially increase the return on your AI investment at the workplace. And we also touch on that business case as well to add in and bring in the value of financial value of how it will leverage on the financials within your organization as well. So AI's tangible value into your organization will be enhanced in module 2. And we also go into the limitations, that's module 3. So just assessing or understanding what AI is not, basically, helping participants mitigate those challenges and ensure that there is a successful AI implementation without those limitations in your organization. And then the last 2 is mostly around the ethics and how we use it ethically in on our daily basis, and the future of AI and where it's going. So a little bit of theory and more so the practical elements as well. I don't want to give away everything. You have to be on the course to actually go through it. Yeah.
Thank you, Tharisha. Jonathan, I hope we've answered your question. If you would like to engage with us just a little more on that, please do contact us. My email address is in the chat, as well as Duncan Missy, and then we can organize just a separate session just to go through all of those things with you. And should anybody else also want a consultative session, please do not hesitate to contact us, and we can then go into just opening up a little bit more than we can in the session with regards to the contents, right? Beverly's got one more question for you, Tharisha. Can one register for this course purely for learning more about AI without being actively engaged in the workplace at present, given that there is a practical assessment in week 6 and 7?
Look, a workplace assessment is advantageous, to be honest, but you can definitely use that practicality within your personal space as well. You just sort of have to think creatively, innovatively out of the box, and how you can bring it to enhance your personal life. There's a lot of efficiencies that we can use to enhance our day-to-day go-abouts, basically. But we can tailor make it to suit that as well.
All right, and our last question, thank you very much, Tharisha. Our very last question, I see we're almost out of time, we're a minute behind, comes from Florence. Wait, Jacqueline first. Can you also join privately, meaning not for business, 100%? You can also join privately if you are not part of an organization. The organizational solutions are for those who are learning and development managers, who wish to bring teams, or any other manager who wish to upskill their teams, their departments, or the entire organization. We've seen a lot of companies wanting to create solutions for the organizations, and mostly just to optimize the use and understanding of AI operationally. Florence, I'll take this one for you. Will you be hosting another session like this? Yes, please keep peeled on your emails. We will be sending more communication. However, should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us, and we will be more than happy to field those questions for you. I see that my contact details, as well as Duncan Missy, our digital administrator, has been put into the chat, as well as here on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, as we've come to the end of our session, thank you so much for spending the morning with us. I hope that today's session has given you more insights, as well as helped you make a decision on whether to do this for yourselves, for your teams, or for your organizations. We will be sending a recording of the session, as well as taking in all applications. Thank you very much, and please have a lovely afternoon going forward. Thank you.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Is it just us? No. I think no, it's just us.
It's just us. Team, sorry, I have to go to the other session now.
Cool.